We know it, but give us some of the details why you decided what you decided.
It was a pretty easy decision. Coach Jay came to me in the summertime, recruited me throughout the summer, and they made me feel at home. Especially the coaching staff, the young staff, very relatable, and it was pretty easy for the transition and my decision. Just picking people that are basketball guys, people that have been around the game for years, and know what they talk about, have an ear for the game. So it's made my job pretty easy to make a decision.
So when you first decided to transfer and leave, you thought you were going to have to sit out. Did that make you pause at all?
I feel like any athlete that goes day to day and lives their life around basketball has to come to a pause. It's a very tough decision. But I knew that going into the transfer portal that if I transfer anywhere, I would have to sit out regardless. So I said it was either here or another school, and I was like, I'd rather be out here, especially with people like fans like you and guys around here that support us.
So then you get to last week, and all of a sudden you get the news that, oh my gosh, I don't have to sit out. Well, what went through your mind? And you could have redshirted. What was the thought process on? What was your emotions on and getting to play, and then deciding, yeah, I'm going to play, not redshirt?
When I seen that my teammate was, pretty much going to war for everybody that was around my teammates going to war for everybody that was pretty much around the country that's trying to play basketball. And seeing that kind of motivated me, sticking yourself out there. I just wanted to be behind them, of course. And it pretty much was like a shock. I didn't think the NCAA was going to, overturn or give us the grant to play these 3 games, I believe. So it was shocking, but it was a dream come true, of course, and it was easy, pretty much a no-brainer for me. So I want to be out there with my teammates, help them in. So yeah.
Now I'm kind of curious, on Saturday night watching you play, how much of that was just instinct, and how much of that was, okay, this is what I've kind of learned from watching?
A lot of it was instinct. I'm a senior, so I've been playing basketball for countless of years, countless of training, countless hours in the gym. But it was pretty much just instinct, and watching players throughout the 8 games before, watching them, seeing the mistakes or what needs to be brought to the table at the time being. I pretty much, took that and just, pretty much monetized the game around it, and went in there and took action because, like I said, I've been playing basketball for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So it pretty much came natural.
Situations like calling out different sets. Are you familiar with all of the playbook? I guess.
Yeah. Definitely familiar since day one. I've been learning the playbook every day, and we implement new plays every day. It's not like I'm just watching practice. So I'm still out there interacting, even when I wasn't suiting up playing. I was still out there with the guys interacting, learning everything day by day like they was learning. So it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
No, most guys before a game get themselves ready to play. In their mind, and whether it's go through whatever nervousness they have. You that morning you didn't think there was any chance you were going to be playing. And maybe even when you were running through layup drills, as far as I know.
Yeah.
How did you do it? How did you transition so fast from, I'm not getting in there to I got to do something and I got to do it now?
Yeah. That's just to say what you said earlier when you asked me earlier. I pretty much it's like instincts. Like when you play the game for so long, and when you approach it with confidence, I feel like a lot of things come they come at you easier. But decision making, that just comes with experience, knowing what to do, knowing what not to do, timing, pace, we're trying to play fast pace here. So I know that coach wants to put the tempo, wants to score more points in transition. I know that's where my talents come into action. I'm a very fast guard. I like to push pace. I like to get downhill. So just putting pressure on the defense and getting my teammates involved. I knew that's one thing I had to bring to the table, and that's what I felt like I did.
Could it be easier not knowing, and not worrying about it? All of a sudden, here you are,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
water's up to your neck, now you can swim or get out.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely nerve-wracking, and seeing it with everything that's going on. But I just knew, what I do every day. I go to the gym, I work out. I know what I do. I know what I do with my teammates. I knew that, it was time to show. So.
I'm sure you guys have watched the film of the game since playing in it. Watching it again, watching yourself, anything surprise you? Jump off the page or anything catch your eye?
No. One thing that jumps the table, got out rebounded. So I feel like it's more of a we gotta just lock in more as a team. Gel more. It's new rotations, new faces on the court. So it's we have practice gel time, but not on court. Right. So it's like it's such a midway season, about to start conference, so it's a challenging situation. But we're pretty much we're all grown men, and I feel like we can handle it.
For your own individual game, though, did anything surprise you at all?
No, not really.
That was the old Noah out there, but
yeah, I feel like that was the old me, definitely for sure. But that's just having teammates like Kerr, Q, Cook, Raekwon, the list goes on. Like they just put that I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but they kind of put that spark in you.
Yeah.
And they give you the motivation, and then seeing them light up and like, nah man, you doing you, and I'm like, all right, you feel that energy, so it's like it just trickles down. And so it pretty much like felt good out there.
Yeah.
Going back to this gel time thing you're talking about, you, Kerr, and Raekwon practice together, right?
Yeah.
So you and Kerr obviously had some sort of connection there on Saturday. Is that an advantage that the three of you will have now that all three of you are back on the court together?
I believe so. I mean, we've been on the scout team for pretty much the first half of the season, so playing with them, it's been electrifying to practice them, and we getting to know where we're going to be at on the court. I know where Ray's at. Kerr knows where I'm at. By the way, it's one of the most unbelievable PGs I ever played with. Yeah, alongside that, I feel like the connection is going to be very, very electrifying, very fast paced, and just more points in transition. I feel like we're going to be adding more of that tempo flair. So definitely.
Emotions of the team when you found out Jesse was hurt and not going to play for long?
That hurt us pretty bad. Jess is a huge impact to our team. He's a leader of our team. He's a captain, and taking that loss, it's detrimental. But at the same time, I feel like coach believes in us, believes in the next players up in that position, and we believe in whoever's up to that is ready for sure for that step and that challenge.
Noah, you're this past week you've got like different levels because there was that order that said that guys could play for about 14 days. There was that really confusing time where the NCAA said, yeah, they won't count it, and then yeah, they would count it. Once you get cleared, sure, you come back. But in between, there's that kind of cloudy period.
Yeah.
Can you explain like the tug of war there between what you want to do and what you had to think about?
I know going into the year I was probably not going to play, so I knew I had 2 years. 2 years that was really left. With that being said, I seen how the year was going. How we didn't have no subs. We didn't have people that to come in right away. Our guys were playing long minutes, 35 to 30 minutes a game, and I just knew that I can help in a way because I have another year left, and then I wasn't really planning on using that extra year. So it was going to be the graduate year, probably just to come back and get my graduate degree. But other than that, I was like, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Just to if things go left and I can't finish that year, at least I got a chance to be out there with my guys, get to experience with them, learn how to gel with them this year, and so next year will be easier and come right in with them.
So 3 games would have been enough for you?
Well, no, never enough.
I mean, that was the repercussion, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was the repercussions. But I felt like with Ray going to bat for us and him taking things head on, I feel like I was right behind him, especially in this situation, with his situation.
And then just last season for you guys, the different team I understand that, but they had a really talented player who it seemed like everything went around. That was just a really strange experience, I guess, from it seems like your career, right? Kind of a bunch of different moves and everything.
Yeah.
What was last year like for you?
Last year was a pretty up and down season. I'll take it more as a learning experience than how the season turned out. But I feel like it pretty much turned me to the player I am today. I love Coach Stan Heath, love the coach staff over there. I love the guys, the players that's over there. It was a very talented group. Just couldn't find the right pieces, the right connection throughout the season. Just up and down. But like I said, learning experience and pretty much molded me for who I am today.
No, I can't remember. When you first signed with West Virginia, was it late or was it early?
No, it was late.
It was late.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
like Josh had already been.
No, it was Jay Kuntz.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
talked to Josh the following day.
Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
So